morning and welcome to the Daily Echo. It is December 28th, 2014. You got my Christmas hat on still, so wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, great holiday season. It's been an incredibly wonderful week for us. A lot of you saw the Echo I did a few days ago when Linnea was born on December 24th. So we're so excited to have a granddaughter. What a little doll she is. We're so thankful for her. Today's Echo, I want to start out with wishing my little girl, Emily, happy birthday. It was December 28th, 1992. She was born, so we're celebrating her birthday today a little bit later. We're so grateful for her and her upcoming wedding. Got a few pictures of Emily streaming up there. So want her to know how much I love her, what a sweet, incredible daughter she is, and how grateful we are to have her. So the last thing I want to talk about today is goals. Yesterday's Echo had Zig Ziglar talking a little bit about goals and more of the of how serious we should get in identifying what we want and then sort of laying a plan to get those. I just want to reiterate how important it is that we actually set goals, because the difference in people that actually set goals and those that don't is an absolute stunning amount of accomplishment, one versus the other. And listen to Brian Tracy a couple weeks ago, and he talked about the differences in not only money made, but other types of things, fitness levels, self-development, and so forth. And as we're moving forward to the new year, I would advise all of us, and that includes myself, that we take some time and we identify the things that we want. And we don't just get comfortable in where we are and where we've been, but we stretch ourselves. And there's a big difference in actually having a specific goal that you want versus just hoping and wishing for it to happen. And I call resolutions sort of a hope and a wish. When we set specific goals, we lay a plan out on what we want to accomplish. Now, there is some danger in goal setting. I fall into one of those categories. Some people get so caught up to where they actually have a volume, like an encyclopedia of goals for the year with a bunch of checklists and marks and so forth. Sometimes we can overwhelm ourselves with the amount of things that we want to accomplish. And unless you're Superman or you're a superhero, you're never going to accomplish that list of things that you have. So what I would tell us all to do, and even myself into this category, is that we set specific goals in different areas. Obviously, we want to have financial goals. If we have our own businesses or we want to start our business, have measurable financial goals that we want to go out and accomplish. Fitness, physical. To me, it's essential, because the only tool that you and I have to go out and do the things that we do is this body that we have. For me, that's a very simple goal. For women, it's to get under 27% body fat. For men, it's to get under 17% body fat. And people ask me, why is that important? If you were to scour the journals of disease and illness and even cancer, you will find that when women are below 27% and men are below 17%, they are almost illness-free. Now, there are exceptions, but they don't have the diseases that we see today. The diabetes, the cholesterol, the high blood pressure, the heart disease, all of these things, they just don't have them. And their cancer rates are so much lower. So the lower fat on your body, the lower disease on your body. So physical, it's simple. Just get your body fat lower. Self-development. I think it's essential that each and every one of us are developing ourselves and learning more, having something that we want to develop. And for me personally, I think spiritual goals are very essential, that we continue to improve ourselves, to become better people. The last thing that I would tell each and every one of us, including me, I'm not an exception, is that we look for ways to be more charitable in our contributions through 2015. That we find ways that we can help others, whether that means in church, through community organizations, that we have specific set things that we want to accomplish. And I can promise you that the more that you give, it'll come back to you tenfold. So as we go forward, I'm going to do a few more echoes this week and talk specifically about a few goals. Start to think about those. December 28th, you got 29th, 30th, 31st. Line them out, set them up. I mean, you think about the most successful organizations in the world. Let's think about a football team, the Dallas Cowboys that were very successful, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Patriots, all of these for years when they won Super Bowls. The coach would literally sit down, make a game plan, plays, and they would drill these into the players over and over and over again. This is a game, and they spend many, many more hours than most of us do in designing our lives. And we think it would be silly if a coach didn't prepare his players for the game on Sunday. And yet you and I many times do not prepare ourselves for the next year, next week, and so forth. And then we expect to accomplish all of these great things, but we haven't even planned for it. So it's really important. You have a few days, take time. If you have to get away from the house, you have to go out on your own for 2 or 3 hours. Identify where you are in your life and where you want to go and start to lay those plans out. You'll be amazed if you haven't set goals on how much more you can accomplish. Have a great day. Happy birthday, Emily. We love you. And we are so thankful to have Leah in our life. Thanks for watching the Daily Echo.